family. Welcome back to Travel with TayTay. Welcome back to my channel. I am so sorry. You probably can't even hear me. So sorry for the inconvenience. Y'all, welcome back to the States. Yes, TayTay is stateside. And I come back to my internet wilding out. It'll say, oh, you don't have any internet, but I'm doing something using the internet. So that's life, right? Okay. Please let me know if you all can hear me because I'm using this mic and sometimes this mic wows out and I have to switch it up. Family, family, family. Ramadan Mubarak to all of my Muslim brothers and sisters out there. I've missed you all. I've missed doing my lives, but I had to get myself back together and get acclimated to the States and this time zone that I live in and back to life, right? Vacation's over, holidays over. So we are 3 weeks in and we have 2 more weeks to go for Ramadan, y'all. Oh, well, 13 days, I think, to be exact, if I'm not mistaken. But hang in there, family. I know it is not easy, but I'm right here with you doing it. I'm right here with you. And TayTay is about to do this live without any water, nothing to drink. So bear with me. I'm gonna have a dry mouth. But excuse me. God give me strength. Family. Every time I go to the Gambia, it is an experience, right? But whether it be it good or bad, it is still an experience. So this visit, I cannot lie, this visit was phenomenal. You know, being able to stay with an amazing family that looked out for me. Napnala and Boca. So my husband be Yaya, right? John has Suma sisters and especially Sumatoma, Matoma, which is my namesake, Maimuna. Namanala. Hi, Miss Miriam. Good evening. Thank you so much. I feel a little awkward, but I think I'm a little off because I haven't eaten or had anything to drink. So I'm taking this time out to lose some weight and clear my mind, right? Spiritually, try to get into the right state of mind. And Ramadan is not easy. Ramadan is not easy. But thank you to everyone who is tuning in. And thank you to everyone that was looking out for me in my last visit. I really do appreciate you all. I met some amazing people. I met some subscribers. I met some old friends. I met up with some old friends. I met some new people. I have some new friends. And this visit was the epitome of why I went to the Gambia in the first place, right? The Gambia was seducing me. It was seducing me again, and I was falling in love. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the Gambia the way I'm supposed to, even though I went to court 3 times. And the 4th time when I was on my way there, I spoke to the prosecutor and he just gave me a new date and he was like, you don't have to show up. Like I said, unfortunately, the magistrate wasn't there. She was sick. But we'll get into that. We will get into that. And it's crazy because that was the day that I was leaving. That was the day that I was leaving. So that's what make it even crazy. I'm doing all my running around. They're like, oh, well, just come. She gave you a court date for the 4th and the 5th. So I was like, okay, all right. But shout out to the judge. Shout out to the magistrate because she had a baby and she is sick here and there. So I hope that she has a speedy recovery because she has a large caseload, large caseload. So, like I said, in Boca, I can't, and this is whether you're on the continent or you're in the States, I can't thank you all enough for making sure that I was good in the Gambia. People were checking up on me. People were there when I called them, that day. And I appreciate you more than you know. More videos are coming because, if you all saw the shorts, then you saw I went to the ST concert. I went to um, the Fulani wedding, right? So I have, and TayTay always out and about in the Gambia. So I have some videos coming for you all, but I had to get back to my lives because I was becoming more comfortable by doing my weekly lives. But when I got back, I was exhausted is not the word. Wait until y'all see those videos. That's not what this is about, right? This is that's not what this is about. Because y'all know if I don't follow my notes, I'll be all over the place. So this fast is not easy, but I am managing. The holiday is over there. The holiday is over. Back to being a robot, right? So I have to warn you. I have to warn you that this video is very heart heavy. And a former live titled I Am All Girls, I spoke on how we must look out for each other. Period. Right? Women looking out for the men looking out for the women, but we have to look out, women, we have to look out for each other, right? And we must protect, encourage, love, and sometimes let go. Queen Jata, peace and blessings, sister. Thank you so much. You as well. I miss you all. I ain't gonna lie. I be looking at Leslie's videos. I'm like, damn, I wish I was there. But my time will come. My time will come. Yes, I had a marvelous time and I can't wait to share that with you all. I really can't. So I must say that I'm going to try to stay on track, but this video is going to be emotional for me and maybe for others. So I didn't even get a chance to finish my notes. So a lot of this is going to be raw. And if y'all like my dress, I got this from Temu. So you all know sometimes I will giggle when I'm uncomfortable, and I'm going to be uncomfortable in this video. Now, when I got notice about this incident, I was literally shocked. I'm not gonna lie. I was half asleep. I looked at the message. I'm like, okay, what? Go back to sleep. When I woke up, I still looked at the message, but I still read it wrong, right? Wasn't fully awake. But either way, I was surprised and I'm like, why? Now, because we were just in court, I was just in court on February 21st, 2024, for the October 2022 assault at Postus Inc. in Bruceby. You can check out that video. Shout out to it because it is online. Many of you already know, but shout out to Shrek for making multiple videos, including a live, including a live with the accused, and putting them out there for the viewers such as y'all to see. So to see a pattern, right? For someone who puts their hands on women. It's funny how Shrek rides, how she rides for so many how she rides so hard for so many criminals. That's something that I would never understand. I would never understand that. Like, I know y'all see that there's something wrong with her, but Imma keep moving on. No, I'm not. Let me run that back. No, I'm not. I can't just let that slide. Hi, Shirley. I can't just let that slide because, like, real talk, you all. She made multiple videos. Shrek made multiple videos saying that when I brought my guests to the Gambia, that um they were they weren't my guests, that they were police, that they were my security, that we jumped him, right? I don't she's falling behind the CEO. I mean, they just the older I get, the more I realize that there's some messed up people in this world. I mean, I know this world is effed up. We know that. But I feel like the more things that I'm exposed to that I see, I'm like, what the it's like anything goes now. Anything goes. But to see a woman continue to protect and support and blindly follow criminals, both of these people, that the CEO of Invest Relocate Africa and his sidekick, who is I'm going to um um refer to as the accused. Okay. Now, both of them have been connected to putting their hands on women. Both of them. And she is riding for them. I'm like, now, yes, I have heard some things about Shrek where it doesn't matter what type of attention she is getting from a man. She just wants attention. I've heard that, there's a dude that curse her out. She just sit there and look stupid like this. I don't know how she be sitting there looking stupid, but that's how I picture her sitting there looking stupid. No, okay, Shantae. Okay, we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. But I'm just saying, she can she does not mind being belittled by a man and can be easily misled. The unfortunate part, of course, TayTay always forget to cut her notifications off. Of course, um, not of course. It's sad because there's a TV show on TV1 called For My Man. And these women, y'all, some of these women are in prison for the rest of their lives for their man, doing stupid ish for a man. So, Shrek, really, girl, get your life together. For real, for real. Get your life together. I think people are seeing you for who you are, but I'm not going to let it ride that you were riding for the accused. He didn't do this. He didn't do that. Well, wait until you hear this video. Wait until you hear this video. Shout out to the person that sent this to me. Like, this doesn't make any damn sense, y'all. Let's get into this. Now, the courts was told by the accused that he couldn't come to court, right? The accused told the courts that he could not come to court when we were given a court date for February 28th. Um, I was so happy that the magistrate, your worship, I appreciate you because she was really trying to get this taken care of. She knew that I was there specifically for that and some other things, but she was really trying to get it handled. So the accused told the courts, "Oh, I can't attend because I got to do training at my job. They sending me out of town." Okay. So the courts they're not going to ask for proof of that, right? You didn't put your hand on the Quran and said that you going to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, my ninja. Okay, so let's keep going. So it's unfortunate that, these criminals, they know how to play dirty. They know the game. They know the game. So keep these dates in mind, okay? We had court on February 21st. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. When I have this fan on, it had me coughing and stuff. February 21st is when we went to court. When I went to court and testified and blah blah blah. Refer to the video that I just released today for a little bit more information. February, the accused told the judge that we couldn't come to court on February 28th because if we would have came to court on February 28th, that case would have been defaje. It would have been finished, right? So he knew that. So, and they also know she's only there for a small period of time, but y'all gonna be real mad when I could come there and stay for a year. Y'all gonna be real mad then. But so February 28th, so the judge was like, okay, so let's choose another date. So she gave us two dates, the 4th and the 5th, March 4th, March 5th. Now, I realized that this is a battle between good and evil, right? That this is a battle between God and Lucifer, whatever you call the good and the evil, the good and the bad, right? Tom and Jerry. I just want to lighten up that mood. Because unfortunately, these people will lie to you and to anyone with no remorse. Right to your face with no remorse. And one must be very careful around these type of people. When I was contacted and told what happened, um, I'm gonna get emotional because this is some effed up stuff. But when I was contacted and told what happened, um, I didn't know how to take it. I didn't know how to take it, but I did have some questions. And the questions was basically with the legal system, right? Now, per the police report, the incident happened on September, on February 29th. We went to court on the 21st. He said that he would be out of town the 28th. He said he would be gone for 1 week. The 29th, this incident happened. So I don't think there was really any training. Let me rephrase that. Was he really in training? Did he really leave town for training? Shout out to the sister that gave this to me. I appreciate you. This is the first time I wore it. Word is the accused hasn't worked with that organization. He said the organization in court. Word is he hasn't worked with that organization since last rainy season. Chai. Yes, Gambians, I did just say that. And for those who are wondering, yes, his wife was in court. She did accompany him in court. To court, she was there. Now, let me see how I can put this together. Y'all always get this all jacked up, right?
According to the National Domestic Violence Hotline.
I want y'all to see this though. Let me just talk. Let me just talk for a few minutes. Now, I'm thinking like, wait, you're telling me in 8 days the accused put their paws on two additional, right? All of this is plus me. African American women were assaulted by the same person that assaulted me in 8 days. This is what happened. Now, y'all remember, for those who don't know, for those who are new to my channel and they come and they're like, oh, she always is a mess. She always talk about this. Y'all don't know that I've been fighting this battle for almost 4 years. Purple Love, I'm so sorry. Greetings. How are you? Welcome. TayTay is back in the States and she back to doing her lives as best I can. Now, for those who do not know who I am speaking of, for those who do not know my story, the accused is the person that works side by side with Art Kathy. I will be doing her live next week. And the CEO of Invest Relocate Africa. Y'all know who that is, the one that I'm in court with now, the one that scammed me out of 16,000 plus. Now, the accused work with these two individuals, scamming the hell out of Americans. Wait, isn't that what the accused was allegedly deported from America to the Gambia for? Wasn't that some type of fraud? Baby, this ish can't even be scripted. You would think that you're watching a damn TV show, right? A scripted show. Y'all, I gotta wait until like 6:40 something to drink some water. I guess I got 2 hours. You would think that this comes from a scripted TV show, but unfortunately, I'm here to tell you that this is real life. This is real life. And honestly, it's more like true crime. Do y'all know how many true crime TV shows are in rotation in America 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? There are networks that are literally uh focused. That's all they play is true crime, dramatized, but these stories are real and it has happened. 24/7. That's mind-boggling, right? This is why I say people are crazy. These are real life, mind-blowing, totally outrageous crimes that no sane person, nobody like us, will just go out here and do. We wouldn't even think about doing it, let alone going out and performing these actions. So sadly, this is what this whole scenario incident reminds me of. And I just hope that this video will be able to, that it will help someone, anyone that is dealing with any type of abuse, whether it's verbal, physical, sexual, emotional. I cut out the S if y'all caught that. And run like the wind and hide like a criminal. Now, I say hide like a criminal because anyone we know, we have heard, we have seen examples that when someone is dealing with DV, right? Where someone is in a relationship and someone is putting their hands on someone or any type of abuse. We know that when that person, and I'm talking about women, I've never been a man, so I cannot put myself in a man's position, right? But we know, y'all, I'm losing weight. My glasses keep coming off. We know that when that woman tries to leave, that is the most dangerous time of her life. And sometimes she doesn't make it. It makes the other person so angry. And sometimes they're angry enough to make that woman unalive. You got to think about it. If someone keeps hitting you and keep putting their hands on you and keep hitting you, they are practicing to take you off this planet. And I just see so many women just losing their life because of what? A man that is penis sister. You get that from anywhere there. There are so many eligible bachelors in the Gambia. So many eligible bachelors in the Gambia that these women do not have to settle for these bumpsters with the bumpster mentality. I pray. Um, okay, so let me just finish this. You hold your own value as a woman. You hold your own value as a woman. Then you're born in America. So that's another notch, right? Okay, I'm gonna keep going. So, women, there is no need for you to take care of a man. I'm gonna say that again for the people in the back. There's no need for you to take care of a man. There's no need for a woman to take care of a man. There's a difference in supporting your man, your husband, blah, blah, blah. But y'all, I mean, seriously, I know you all are not that desperate. Shit. Maybe some people are. That's what I'm saying. But I digress. Women, you deserve better. We all do. We all do. Now, before I want many okay, let me just get my bearings together, you all. Let me just get my bearings together. Um Queen Jata says on average, a man leaves her abuser 11 to 15 times before she leaves. And that's true. You know, people say, TayTay, you hard-headed, you strong-willed. I kind of welcome those traits now. I do. So I'm like, what, ninja? Get F about you, right? I don't know if that's good, bad, or indifferent, y'all. I really don't. I'm just saying that that is a trait that TayTay has. I love myself more than I love a man or anyone. I love my mom, but I gotta love myself before I love my mom if I want to take care of my mom. And it does begin with self-love, but you're right. And sometimes they never leave. Sometimes they never get an opportunity to leave. So I say that um I know many of you want to know about the short that I uploaded yesterday. And before I play the full video, I need to give you the backstory. But I want to start off by saying this video is in no way, shape, or form a smear campaign against the accused wife. I want to make that very clear. Women have to protect, encourage, and encourage others, but there's no other way to expose this woman beater. Just call a spade a spade. Let's call it what it is. Um, and protect her as much as I can. I really what I want is I want this sister to see this video and see herself and get the courage to say, F this ish, I'm done. Because you deserve better. Okay, so yes, I do not like the accused wife's behavior, right? I don't like the fact that certain things were said like, "Oh, he broke her phone, but he didn't do anything to her." I don't like that because in the end we have to be honest with ourselves. Women, men, boy, child. We have to be honest with ourselves with what is going on in our lives and look in the mirror and say, I love me. There's some days I'm like, yeah, TayTay, you got it going on. Some days I'm like, oh, I break everything. I break down everything that I have worked towards, right? I'm like, oh, your arms are flabby. But I'm like, girl, you see where the hell you came from? And most of the time is visual, right? Is most of the time is I'm looking at myself and I'm breaking down myself with what I want to fix, but I need to remember how far I've come. And I look at that, and not just when it comes to weight loss, I look at it when it comes to my life. I may not be where I want to be, but I'm not dealing with certain things anymore. I'm like, that is behind me, boy. Bye, girl, bye. And I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping, because everyone has free will, right? No matter what, when people are going through things, no matter what someone says, no matter what someone says, my grandmother used to say, um, oh no, R. Kelly said, when a woman's fed up, right? But my grandmother used to say, a man is only going to do as much as you allow him to do. Now that can go both ways, right? Because some of these women are out here just wilding, but a person can only do as much as you allow them to do. So I'm honestly, the sister has free will. We all have free will. But I'm hoping that this video will open someone's eyes, including hers, and to help her to realize her worth. Because, like I said, sister, you do deserve better. Um, but any Western woman by default, shadow ban says, but any Western woman by default is going to have more money than 90% of the Gambian men, I imagine. Very true. Let me finish this before I address the rest of it. Plus, some of these women are older women with wilder young men prone to volatile behavior, plus plots and schemes concocted with younger females. Shadow ban, you are absolutely correct. Let me just address this. Because okay, so Shadow Ban said, but any Western woman by default is going to have more money than 90% of Gambian men, I imagine. That's a true statement. I can 100% agree with that statement. But when you are a woman, right? Women, tell me if I'm wrong. And let me just speak for me. No one wants a broke man. Let's just be clear, right? But with a Western woman having more funds than the man, if she's going to live where he lives, then he may not have the money, but he have the skills and the tools to create something for the both of them that will cost her, that will save her money in the end. Let me say that again. Bless you, Stella. Yes, she may come with the money, but he has the skills and things like that, especially if they're going to live on the continent, to save her a whole bunch of money in the long run from being scammed, schemed, lied, cheated, beat, unalive. Right? I wish more women will look at it like that. I don't mind being submissive to my husband. I'm just not going to follow bullish. If this ninja don't know which way he going, I ain't following his ass. We going to end up off the cliff, broke and on the beach living with the damn stray dogs, right? No. So we have to exercise some type of wisdom, right? And not give a man all your goddamn money. Excuse me, astaghfirullah. Point blank period, right? Um, let me keep going because I don't want to bring that up. I don't want to bring that up. So some women are just going to give a man money, give him money, give him money, give him money, and be stupid. That's what I'm going to call it. It's stupida. That's what I'm going to call it. But um, like I said, we all have free will. But I have the right to not listen to that shit no more. That's what I have the right to do, right? So, oh Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and the Mormons, I think I got some gray hairs from listening to these damn stories. Sister, please respect me and don't send me any more messages about your bullshit and nonsense because I'm done. I'm tired. I'm tired. It's nonsense. It's malarkey. You too old for this shit. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. If y'all only knew. Plus some of these women are older women with wilder young men prone to volatile behavior plots plots and schemes concocted with younger females. I think that was my situation when I got robbed, but um I have no proof that the woman was involved, but I don't doubt that she wasn't a part of the um concocting the scheme like you said. I feel like just because someone is older does not mean that excuse me. Yes, I fear the stray dogs. Welcome, 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 sister. Um, an older woman does not have to be messing with someone 20, 30 years their junior. There are some men in the Gambia that are divorced, right? They already have their children, they're divorced. And then some of us are not opposed to being a second wife, right? Going to a different country, going to a different continent and living in a different country, you have to adapt or you do your own thing. But it's best to educate yourself on the culture of the country to know if you want to, which way you want to go. If you know, if you're educated, then you about a decision, if you're educated about a scenario, then you will be more um y'all, I am so hungry, my brain is not even working. You will be in a better position to make an educated decision. You can make a better decision if you know the ins and outs of something, right? So a woman doesn't have to go for a young man. Maybe that's what they want. I don't know. And then say, oh, he loves me. Oh, I love him. I'm like, y'all, I feel like some of these women are losing their mother minds. I don't. And I'm not talking about this situation. I'm talking about in general, y'all. I'm just talking about in general. A different situation from this one. I left after the 11th time with a broken arm. Queen Jata, kudos to you for leaving and thank you for sharing. We never know what someone else is going through. And I know that people were telling you, leave, 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 leave. But we have to make our own decisions. We will leave when we're ready, unfortunately. But thank God you left and you're here. You're here to tell your story that you left. I'm sorry. I'm sorry when anyone has to go through that. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you. Yep. Yes. We need to get together with that because I need to write my book too. So maybe we can encourage each other. But um, I know that sharing a story, you never know. So many times we hold things inside because we're like, oh, we made it. but I'm a firm believer that we go through things in life to be able to help someone else. God knows that, and the ancestors know that you're strong enough to deal with it. You know that we're strong enough to deal with it. I didn't think I was strong enough to deal with all of this nonsense that has happened in the Gambia, but evidently I am. And I have you all and family and friends and a support system, to encourage me on my days where I'm just like, F it, I'm done. I want to do this and I want to do that. And then I'm like, girl, your ass don't want to go to jail. Sit your ass down somewhere. Right? Sit down somewhere. No one deserves to be abused. No one, whether it's verbally, physically, emotionally, people be playing mental tricks on people. I'm just like, come on. But this is why I always pray that I have control over my mind. I have to be careful, like I said, with praying that, because then I'm like, oh my God, my brain doesn't rest. It's always going, going, going. But I don't want anyone, especially my partner, trying to play with my mind. I don't let anyone play with my mind but God, and I know God is not going to play with my mind. But sorry, y'all, I digress. So before I get into this video and everything, I can't believe it's been 42 minutes. Let me explain a few legal terms so that way you all can follow me better, right? So I'm the complainant, right? In my assault case, in my assault case, right, where I was assaulted because I brought a complaint against someone else, Americans say the plaintiff. I am the complainant, right? The accused is the person that has been accused of something. Y'all probably put that together, right? You knew that already, but anyway. Now, in this scenario, I told you this sign, right, says deported Gambian attacks 3 African American women. Now, I've already told you about me, right? I have obtained the police reports, statements, pictures, and videos pertaining to this attack, right? This attack. This is as big as it's going to get, y'all. Yes, that's as big as it's going to get. Because that is exactly what this is. It's an attack. We're going to call a spade a spade. This was an attack on a woman. Call a spade or a woman beater, a woman beater. We see Diddy going down. People been saying, Diddy been doing this, Diddy been doing that, Diddy been doing this, Diddy been doing that. Well, I guess it's time for Diddy to pay the goddamn piper. Is that how the saying go? It sounded right. It's time. Every time I open the news, I'm like, what the hell? But it's time. It's time for these criminals to be held accountable for their actions. How many times do people have to say, this is happening, this is happening? Oh, no, he ain't doing that. No, he not doing. Come on. Nothing. This is like the police. You keep calling 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 the police. Police like, oh, we can't do anything. We can't do anything. They don't do anything until someone is not breathing anymore. First of all, how is someone on court bail, right? I told you we going to court. Let's rewind. When the assault happened with me, okay, so let me just, I'm just going to say it. It's public knowledge. When the assault happened with me, this person was arrested, right? When they caught him because he was on the run, right? I had to put out a reward. So he's on the run. So he was arrested. Someone came and bailed him out. I think you all know who that is. Allegedly, I don't know. There's police reports, so report it. It's been reported. Thank you, Purple Love, but it's been reported. But he did assault me, so I can't. I don't have to say allegedly, right? But thank you for that. Or you saying an alleged woman beater? It's been a reported woman beater because it's been reported. This Diddy situation. Oh, allegedly. Well, it's been raided, right? But allegedly, Diddy has been reportedly doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. Jaguar was talking about it. Now they got to say, they got to eat humble pie because it's coming to fruition. Now, yes, he has not been convicted, but in the court of public opinion, he guilty as if. Court of public opinion doesn't matter, right? In the court of law, the court of public opinion does not matter. But it seems like the court of public opinion can affect the court of law sometimes. I'm just going to sit back with my tea and watch some of these people get what they deserve. All these people not lying. What did they say? If all these people are calling you a crackhead, you are smoking crack, boo, right? All these people can't be lying. But we'll see. We will see what happens. Now, back to this. How is someone on court bail? Okay, so he was bailed out when he was arrested. And then because I went forward with the case, right, for him to be prosecuted, then they arrested him again and he was bailed out again. I think y'all should know who's bailing him out. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I got my money's for myself. Unless I'm married, then we sharing, but I ain't bailing. I'm not taking care of no boy. All right, let's keep going. So he has been how is someone on court bail and still out here putting their hands on women? So he was on court bail, right? And how in the world is this person on court bail for assaulting someone, common assault? I'm going to break that down for y'all as well. The difference between common assault and what he was charged with recently. But how are you on court bail and you still out here doing the same thing that you are in court for? I can't, y'all. Now, in America, so he got arrested twice for the same thing he is going to court for. In America, your bail will be revoked, point blank, period, right? Because the courts are going to look at it as they're going to look at it like you don't know how to behave. Bail may be a right, but it's also a privilege that can be revoked. I fear. Now, yes, this is why I'm trying to understand the Gambian court system, because they don't have a computer system where people know what's going on, right? If you get pulled over, they're going to run your name. Oh, well, okay, so this person is in court for this, or I don't know what shows up. I'm not a police officer, but convictions show up, right? Whatever shows up. But the fact that I think the $1 million question is, how is this person still getting bail? That's the $1 million question for me, right? I'm just thinking, okay, the powers that be, evidently, they don't know that this ninja out here is still beating people, right? I don't understand. I do not understand. But this is what happened with the complainant. I wanted to play something for you all. Let me see. Let me just let this ride.
According to the National Domestic Violence Hotline, 1 in 4 women in the United States have been the victim of severe physical violence by an intimate partner. In nearly 80% of all domestic violence cases, victims who report abuse have been previously attacked by the same offender.
So yes, I was looking at Fatal Attraction and that came up and I was like, you know what? Let me put those reports up there. Now, this is what happened with this is what happened per the complainant. I'm going to read these reports and I'm not putting them on the screen because it has sensitive information. So, oh, look at this. The mic is still going strong, y'all. I guess it missed me too. Now, I have to take these glasses off. On February 29th, 2024, Khadijah, you're going to hear that name in the video. This is the accused wife, called the complainant for assistance to take her to a secure location so her husband could calm down. Per the Bruford anti-crime unit, the accused was charged with assault causing actual bodily harm. This is when the person sustains injuries severe enough to warrant a trip to the hospital, which the complainant did. And I have those receipts as well. Now, in my case, I didn't sustain any injuries where I had to go to the hospital. Yes, I had cuts and bruises and abrasions on me. My head was hurting because I think my head hit the daggone cement steps. Yes, but I didn't have to go to the hospital. So the accused was charged with common assault in my case, right? But this sister was straight up attacked. Attacked. Now, let me read this. Okay, so I'm going to read the statement. You know what? Let me do it from my tablet because then I can see it better. Yes. So, excuse me. I was called on the phone by my friend Khadijah Njai on Thursday, the 29th of February 2024, stating that she was outside her house sitting with no clothes and shoes. Also, she said her husband chased her out of the house, threatening to kill her, and asked me to come over and help. This is going to be hard for me to read, y'all. I'm not going to lie. This is going to be really hard for me to read. Now, yes, I could have paraphrased everything and told y'all what happened secondhand, but I'm just going to read per the police report, per the statement of the complainant. I was on my way going to work, but I turned and went to her compound and accompanied her inside the house to get her clothes and other needs so that she can go and stay at a safe place until her husband has calmed down. We walked into the house past. I'm not going to say his name because we in court, but y'all know who I'm talking about, and y'all will hear his name in the video. So we walked into the house past the husband sitting on the sofa playing video games. I heard that's all he do. Okay, I'm sorry, but Jesus Christ. We proceeded to the bedroom for her to pack. Her husband came into the bedroom cursing and saying that I did not greet him and threatening us. Now, this is the friend. He threatening the friend. She come there to help his wife because he out of control, and he starts threatening her, saying that she did not greet him. So his wife Khadijah asked him, hold on, to come with her in the front room. She was trying to calm him down, give him a chance to come out of the room. I came out of the room and stood beside his wife on the opposite side of the sofa from him. He kept saying, I did not greet him. Without warning, okay. He kept saying, I did not greet him. I'm just gonna, I can't just go through this and not say anything, you know. I find it really surprising how men that are not paying for anything, that is being carried by a woman, has so much say so and is so damn arrogant and wicked and broke. So he kept saying, I did not agree him. I don't know what his animosity was towards this woman that he assaulted, his wife's friend, because you're going to hear a couple of reasons why he did what he did. Without warning, the complainant states, he punched me in my face and grabbed me by my hair, continuing to punch me in my face, on my face and head. I was trying to defend myself, which I heard she did defend herself. Very good, sister. I swear, if he ain't throw something at me, okay. I'm happy things happened the way it happened because it could have got real ugly. So the sister said, I was trying to defend myself. He hit me on my left finger, causing an injury. He bit me, not hit me. He bit me on my left finger, causing an injury. The watchman and a tenant came in the house because his wife rents out and pulled me outside from him. He followed us outside and attacked me again, pulling my hair and punching. One of the brothers took me outside the compound where I then began recording on my cell phone. Okay. So one of the men, either the tenant or the watchman, took her outside the compound, right? Outside the gate where she then began recording on her cell phone. All right. So I wanted to read that statement first. Now, Rain, you said Empress Makiba's sister. But this is what I was trying to tell people before. And Shrek, like, no, no, no. Okay. Only weak men beat on women. I guarantee you. When I played that video and he was in the store, the dudes was like, ain't nothing gonna happen. He ain't coming back here. He ain't coming back here. Whether he thought I was gonna call the cops or whatever, I don't know the thinking of a Gambian, right? He ain't come back. And I agree. He would not have done that to a man. Ever. Only weak men beat women. Rain said, Rain092 is the wife and friend Gambian. No, these are both African American women. These are both African American women. There you go. I feel on it. So this happened on February 29th. Now, I have a few things that I wanted to break down this complaint, right? Of what she wrote. Now, I wanted to read that to you first. Now, Unfortunately, the friend has been a true friend for over a year because this woman has been going and forth back and forth to Khadijah's home when Khadijah calls her. She picks her up, she takes her somewhere safe while he calms down, and then the wife comes back and they lovey-dovey again. But this time it didn't turn out like that. And I'm so grateful, sister, that you are still here and that you are still alive. Because real talk, she could have ended up as what is it, the sixth person? I can't, y'all. I can't. The sixth African American, the seventh woman that passed away. And again, like, this is not play. This is, I know we watch YouTube videos, but this is people's lives. This woman could have ended up unalive, right? Children don't have a mother because she went to help a friend out and he lost it. Now, yes, she fought back. Yes, she did. She said it took her a couple of seconds, like 5 seconds, like, is this really effing happening? You heard her say she was dressed to go to work. She had on a dress, right? Probably some sandals. If she knew that was going to happen, then she could have come prepared. But, after doing this for a whole year, she thought it was just routine. I'm just going to go over there and help. But like I keep saying, abuse is progressive. It's progressive. No, is it because it's a Muslim country and it's allowed to beat your wife? No. So, okay, let me just address that. Yes, it's a Muslim country. Yes, some people beat their wives. Um, yes, it's illegal. Yes, many women never press charges. That's the key point. If a woman presses charges against her husband, the family is going to rip her ass to shreds. That's your husband, that's the father of your children. Okay, so when he beats me so bad that I can't do anything and I'm dead, I look, we have elders. That's the difference between Americans and continental Africans. Continental Africans, they can't really stray away from what the elders say. We have free will here in America. Yes, some families are more stricter than others, where no matter what the elders say, they have to do it. Me and my family have an understanding that this is my journey, that this is my life. I will listen to them. I will listen to their opinion, but TayTay is going to be the last one to make the decision in her life, whether it's good, bad, or damn different. Continental Africans don't have that opportunity. So when they get beat by their husbands, they rarely go to the police. You saw what happened with the CEO of Invest Relocate Africa when I did the interview with his wife, right? His wife literally said that her family set her in a circle and wouldn't let her go nowhere. I'm like, God damn it, that's kidnapping. Like that. That's false imprisonment. But okay. To make sure that she didn't go after the CEO of Invest Relocate Africa. So it's okay for him to allegedly starve his wife, pregnant mother of his child, right? It's okay to allegedly do that. It's okay to, did she say he threw her down the steps? Oh my God. It's okay to allegedly beat your pregnant wife. I don't know. Because the family gonna say, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do. Did y'all know that there is child support in the Gambia? Yes, Uncle Yaya. Shout out to Uncle Yaya Jame in Equatorial Guinea. Future hubby day. made sure that there's child support. So that way people cannot just walk away. Well, that is great observation, Ifia. Ifia said, "Oh, he's been wanting to hit the friend." Empress, I love Uncle Yaya too. That's a good observation, Afia. And you're going to really see that when you see the rest of this video. So the sister, let me give y'all the short version, right? That's the official version, the shortened version. So sister walks in. Yes, she did not speak to him. Yes, she did not speak to him. Sure didn't. She sure didn't. Whether that was right or wrong in anyone's opinion, but she came there for her friend. So she said she goes into the room. Like she said, he is playing the game. Then he starts getting rowdy because she didn't speak to him. Now, the sister said that, he yanked her hair so hard because she had braids. You'll see that when I go through the pictures and stuff, but she has braids. So now the sister funny as hell because she's like, yo, you hit like a female, you hit like a Stella, right? You would think him punching her on her face that she would have had bruises all over her face. She was like, he punched like a bee. He was pulling her hair and scratching her like a female. I can't. I cannot, y'all. So he was surprised that she fought back. He was very surprised that she fought back and that he couldn't beat her. That's crazy, right? He like 6 foot whatever. I can't. So even the wife could see on his face, like he was surprised that you fought back. Yeah, sister, because you're not. If you don't feel comfortable fight, first of all, I don't believe in, oh, we be fighting. Look, y'all don't need to be together if y'all throwing blows. There are healthy disagreements, but if y'all throwing bows, y'all don't need to be together. That's a toxic relationship. And someone's gonna end up unalive. But he was surprised that the sister was fighting back and something happened and um to defend herself, I think it was a bottle or something on the ground, on the floor, because they're in the house. And she picked it up and bust him upside the face, and all the liquid goes everywhere, and they still tussling and tussling and slipping and sliding. So she went to hit him, right? I don't know how she went to hit him. I'm picturing it in my mind, but he bit her damn finger. Y'all, this ninja tried to bite her damn finger off. I can't. All right, so here it is. Let me add this to the stage. Right? Who does that, right? But what happens is that's what happens with someone um that's what happens with someone that's angry when they can't beat you. They'll bite you. Queen Jata, you said big for nothing. I'm glad she had the strength to defend herself. Yes. Yes. So they couldn't stop the bleeding. He bit her. Um, they couldn't stop the bleeding. And you heard her say that, they're still, he bit her and she's trying to, okay, so let me just answer this because I know someone is probably thinking like, well, where was the wife? The wife did not assist in this. She ran out to get help. right? She went out to get help. There is, like I said, a tenant that lives there and the watchman. So she went out to get them, brought them in. They like, hey, boy, what are you doing? Da, 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 da. She's bleeding. Her finger won't stop bleeding. So they end up going to a hospital, a clinic, so that way, she could get some assistance, right? Now, she did not have um feeling, right? She lost feeling in her fingers. I just Let me just keep going. Let me just keep going. But it was serious. It was serious. He tried to bite her finger off. So her finger is healing. It's this happened on February 29th, so it's about a month, but she says she's just now starting to get feeling back in her finger. And she shouldn't have had to go through this. No one should have had to go through this SHIT. Like, you go to help your friend and then all of a sudden you are assaulted. That's crazy. By someone that already has an open case on him. That doesn't make any sense. So, as you can see, this is, just scratches and abrasions on her face. So, and scratches on her ear. She said, well, he scratched her, and pulled her hair, and then he bit her. Now, okay.
Why are you doing this?
Okay. Now, they go to the police station. Well, let me get into this. They are going to the police station. Let me get into this. Let me let this play. Brace yourselves, y'all, because this is not. Brace yourselves.
What are you doing?
You heard me read the complainant say that he attacked her when they got outside, right? Said because his wife ran out and pulled me outside away from him. He followed us outside and attacked me again, pulling my hair and punching blah blah blah, pulling my hair and punching. One of the men that were there took me outside the compound, where I then began recording on my cell phone. That's where we are now.
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Please, let's go. Let us go, please.
No.
Please.
Don't say a word.
Please let me go. Please.
Leave my mother. Don't never come to this house anymore. I respect enough. I never said nothing. See, this was any house. You don't remember? Sorry. Sorry, I have a problem with Khadija. If I have anybody call me, say I have a problem with them. She's not like that with her husband.
These children right here.
I need to be happy. If she make you happy, go with her. Last time you gave her the car and this car, and nothing is going right now.
Let these children right here.
Babe, I'm not listening. You're not smart enough. With your,
I'm trying to keep the peace.
That's verbal abuse. You're not smart enough, right? He sounds like he is out of control. She's not smart enough, but you can't make a proper sentence. I must say this. You can literally hear the pain in this woman's voice, right? The fear. She's trying to calm him down. You can't calm a raging, alleged alcoholic, alleged drug addict down. You cannot. So, yes, for y'all, I will say alleged, but I know for a fact that I've seen this man have a Vody drink. I don't know if y'all know about these Vody. It's a vodka energy drink. Them issues is nice, right? I drink one of them before I go out and I'm dancing all night. Right? You drink 2, you done out here. You drink 3, I 2 is my limit. 2 is my limit. Now, I think people don't know their limit. But if someone is taking Molly's, because you know they have Molly's there, they have crystal meth in the Gambia, but a lot of people are taking these pills, right? Over there. They're taking these pills, they put them in their juice, they put them. Now, if you're taking a Molly that's already man-made, make you crazy, and you're going to take that and drop that into a vodka energy drink, which is so high in alcohol and strong enough already, you're going to be crazy, deranged, out of control. I've seen that myself with this person. I've seen this person do that. Put pills in a vodka energy drink. Is that what's going on now? I don't know. I'm just speaking from the past and showing you all a mother effing pattern. So Shrek, I'm going to show you how to do the qualitative research, my ninja.
Give me the car keys.
Gee, I'm trying to keep the peace.
Okay. If I'm married to Lilo, my husband got 2 wives. You don't have a 2 wife. You still messing around with. That's how you fucking feel. Give me the keys, please.
Stop letting him hit her!
Here, don't do that.
All of this over some car keys, y'all. Didn't he just say that the cars aren't moving? Right? I can't. So it sounds like he ripped her out the car, because it sounds like she was getting in the car and then you hear her crying and screaming. I'm gonna let you hear the rest.
Here, don't do that.
Move. In the car, Khadijah!
I did the voice changer, y'all, so that way I can protect the complainant as much as possible.
Get in the car! Get in the car!
Don't do that.
Get in the car. Don't worry.
Come on, just go this way. Go. Don't go. Just go, please. What the fuck? I'm so sorry.
They're going to the police station. That's what the sister was saying. Don't worry. We're going to the police station. So they originally went to Ghana Town, right? This is where they went to Ghana Town police station. After this video, I will explain to you what happened at Ghana Town police station.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll never go back to that mom. I'm so sorry. Please. Sorry.
This way.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Damn it, I'm such a fuck up. Oh my God, I just fucked me.
Did y'all catch that? The abuse that this man has been putting her through. Did you hear her say she's such a fuck up? Lady, you are better than this.
Where's the phone? Oh my God, I'm such a fuck up. See, I'm fucked up. I'm so sorry.
Which way? Right here.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that fucking stick to the head with the fucking nails on it. God damn.
You heard her? He had that effing stick in his hand with the effing nails on it. Is that what he was trying to hit her with? This is why I say when the sister said that he didn't do anything, he never put his hands on TayTay. Come on, sis. We have to call a spade, yo. He's gonna kill you.
Damn it. God, shit. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Which way, Khadijah?
Straight. I gotta leave this fucking place. I gotta leave here. This is too much. This is too much.
So you all, I do agree that you gotta leave, sister. It is too much. You have the money. You kick him out, go get your own place, but get away from him. Get away from him. There's a reason why I let that whole video play and I didn't chop it up. The only time I chopped it up is when they were saying the complainant's name. But there's a reason why I played that. You all need to see what he is putting women through. This is not to shame her. I feel bad for you, sister. You don't deserve this shit. This is to expose him and his behavior. People say, oh, he didn't punch her. You don't have to punch someone to assault them. He committed common assault against me. He committed assault, causing bodily injury against the complainant. Miriam says, sister, you're alive to hear and see this video. I pray you leave before it's not too late. Our sister needs to be loved on, right? She's not going to open up her eyes until she's ready, but she needs to know that she's worth it. You need to know that you don't have to accept this from this dude. He ain't shit. You know he ain't shit. BP, it's not so much about the Gambia. Yes, Empress, that's what it is. You all are gonna see that the people that I have been exposing because they F with me, you're gonna see that I don't have to lie. I don't have to sit there and be like Shrek and support someone that I know is doing criminal behavior and doing these horrible things to people for likes, views, and YouTube dollars. Like, I ain't no $2 mother effing hoe. Shrek. I don't have to sell my soul for a few YouTube dollars. The truth is the mother effing truth. And that's the only thing that's going to stand. But we're seeing these people that has been doing these things for 4 years plus, 4+ years. They've been effing with me for 4 years, almost 4 years. But we're seeing, all right, Kathy said, one by one. That was the one thing that she was right about. One by one, these mother effers that's connected are being taken down. You think you're going to go to the continent and F with people and the ancestors are not going to do something to you? You may thought you were getting over. You got by. You didn't get over. Y'all not going to escape this. You might as well just accept what you have done and make it right. But no, psychopaths and sociopaths and narcissists, yes, narcissists. They don't know how to apologize and move forward. They don't know how to do that. They have to, oh, no, I'm going to fight you to the end that you lying. All the evidence is right here. You still lying. I caught you saying it. And that's not true. That's just who they are. Excuse me. That's just who they are. So BP said, I will never go to the Gambia. I must say this, sis. I'm assuming you're a sis. If I'm wrong, then I apologize. It's not about the Gambia. This is about the people that started all this nonsense almost 4 years ago. When I was scammed out of me and at least 65 other people were scammed out of at least 142,000. This is the remnants of people fighting against evil, like Empress Makiba said. Because it's not just this guy that did this to this woman. He worked with Art Cathy and the CEO of Invest Relocate Africa, right? So it's not the Gambia. When I went back, I had an amazing time. And I know it's going to be amazing from now forward. Don't give up on the continent, but let's give up on these horrible effing people. We need to let people know, because guess what? After I got scammed and we exposed the scam, allegedly, the person that assaulted this woman, right, the accused, was still trying to rent or lease a property, a compound, to an African American, and allegedly use his wife to try to talk to the American like everything is good, to finesse her out of $5,000+. So this is about holding people accountable, not about shaming the Gambia. The Gambia is a third world country. It has some beautiful people. It's one of the safest places in Africa. But every place has effed up people. And the people that you see me talking about and fighting, they're all connected, right? The CEO of Invest Relocate Africa and the accused, the guy that assaulted his wife, and the African American and myself used to work for Blacksit. Now, I didn't know all this ish when I got there, but they F with the right one, and now I'm exposing them one by one, by one, by one, by one. You all get exposed because we can't whoop your asses. Because some of us accept it. Now, for me, I feel like the accused put his hands on me because I exposed the scam and I fought verbally when he tried to defame my name, saying I paid him $1,000 for sex. So some men that don't respect women, they get angry and abusive when a woman speaks up. They're like, who the hell are you to speak up? You better take this damn abuse. No, some of us are not going to take it. And I'm grateful that the sister didn't take it. Purple Love said, I pray that she will get the strength to leave him. I do too. This is not love, my sister. Love doesn't hurt. That part. That part. That part. I love myself. Oh, you a sister BP. Okay. I want us all to win. And hopefully when this is all over, that you can join, TayTay's tour group, and you can come and see the Gambia minus this nonsense. Once these criminals and these alleged criminals, because they have not been convicted, but these scammers, I can say they're scammers because I lost money. I still haven't got my damn money back. But once these people are exposed and taken down, I feel like the Gambia can get back. Yes, it's still gonna be BS, y'all, because Uncle Yaya not there, and some Gambians are losing their damn minds, right? They are losing their minds, doing drugs and drinking alcohol. They are wilding. Americans are not ready for those type of drugs, but Gambians damn sure not ready for crystal meth and all this and this kush that they say got human bones in it, and you smoke it once and you die. I said, what the hell? Oh my God. If you smoke weed, then you won't smoke when you go to you be like, I quit. I don't want that. This is not like the movie How High, right? It past that. No, ain't no waking up from that. I do not know how long they've been together. Well, shoot. Okay, so I'm going to say a couple years. I say I don't know how long, but I mean, it's been October will make 4 years since I've been to the Gambia for the first time. Someone did say they went to their wedding. I would say maybe 2 years. They will use African American women in their BS. Yes, yes, they will try. This is why BP, I try to encourage these women to use my life as an example, right? Dated the ex, I don't want to use that word. I dated someone that was my employee after I fired him. Shouldn't have dated him. That was the biggest mistake ever. And I have been open and honest about that. I even told the damn courts, I made the mistake of dating him. Oh, he said, you are my lover. I said, you were my security first. He was mad as hell. But anyway, y'all, try to get me in trouble, try to lie on me in court. I said, well, I'll be damned. I be damned. So they will try. But a woman has to also be mindful that when she tells him no, certain men, the ones that are super duper poor, they will do anything. That's like a crackhead or a poor person in America. It's no different. There isn't any difference. So they will try to finesse you. Oh, I need this. Oh, they may not even ask you for anything. They just, I just want to be your friend. This is what I was telling someone, right? On Facebook, you will, because I'm friends with Gambians on Facebook and people from different countries, right? In Africa, if they see an American comment or something, then they're in that American's inbox. Unfortunately, some of the Americans fall for the okie doke. Okay. Now, if you are of a certain age, I know that some people are putting their penis on layaway. I'm just going to give it to y'all straight, y'all. Some people are paying for penis in advance and taking care of these men. That's what some people are doing. Now, those type of women are allowing a bumster or a man to take advantage of them and use them. Whether they make good money or not. You get somebody $10,000 in fucking 3 years and you ain't never met them. I don't give a fuck what you say. You stupid dick. That's how I feel. Sorry, y'all, but that's how I feel. That's stupid. But this is what some of these women are doing. So if women are doing this, then why would the men change? People always say, well, why don't the Gambian men go and work? Why would they work? Look, if I get dressed up, not even dressed up, shower, I smell good, I already look good because I'm chocolate, right? Got a nice body because I go to the gym every night running. Then I see an older woman that ain't been touched in about 5-10 years, right? I'm going to finesse the hell out of her, okay? She going to give me some money. Now, even if I don't give her any of my goodness, right? I'm going to get money from her because I'm going to ask her for this, or, my child need this, or blah. I'm going to give her my sad story, which we all have one, but I'm going to give her my sad story. Okay, so she may give me $100, right? Let's just say $100, which is less than $2. Okay. Now, if I get $100 from 20 people, I'm getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to be at the beach at 7 a.m. When them women come down there, I'm ready. Now, every woman may not give me money, but if I hit 20 people and I have $100, 20, that's $2,000. Wow. That is way more money than the average person makes in a month. Why the hell would I get a damn job? The tourists are my job. And unfortunately, some of these stupid ass women fall for it. I don't understand. TayTay is not that desperate dick. And none of us should be that damn desperate. I can't. And then people judge me. Oh, you gave Quasi and Art $16,000. Well, at least I saw a business plan. Well, I didn't necessarily see a business plan. At least I saw certain things that was working towards what they told us, right? We fixing up this, we fixing up that. We see runs, didn't know that it was a setup and it was a photo op, right? Didn't know that until I got there. But Jesus Christ. some of the things that these women are doing. There was a woman that came to the Gambia. She started messing with some young boy. She didn't gave the young boy her bank card. Is that penis that good? Y'all, ain't no penis that good. Sorry. None. Girl, bye. The majority of Gambians don't behave like this. Thank you, Miss Miriam. Thank you. You should hear some Gambians talking about the accused. They're like, what the hell is wrong with this boy? Hi, sis. Is not getting better there. Is not just about scamming. It is. I agree, Miriam. I don't know what the Gambia is going to do. I really don't. It's not getting any better. I mean, the more we look at what's on Gambia, the more we see, I mean, just horrible, horrible, horribleness. But I'm going to tell you this. The Gambia is still safer than some states. I'm not going to say America because I'm not going, the Gambian is in no way, shape, or form on the same balance of the whole country of America, right? So it's still safer than, let's say, they say Detroit is very bad, Chicago, right? It's still better than those places. And you can have a registered gun. And, you just got to protect yourself. Like, I wouldn't go out at night unless I'm with my husband and I'm with a group of people going from point A to point B. But I don't find myself out at night all the time in the Gambia. I don't find myself out at night all the time here. Freaks come out at night. I remember when the year of return, so many Black Americans were scammed. Yes, and that was in Ghana. For the pioneers, okay, Shantae, your stomach is growling like a mug. For the pioneers like ourselves that are going to the continent and, well, that are living there. I don't live there, but I go back and forth, and hopefully one day I will live there because I'm jealous of you, Leslie, and all y'all women singing there at some lounge, singing all the oldies but goodies and dancing and probably have some good ass food. I'm jealous, yo. No, I'm not jealous. I am not so patiently waiting my turn, but I am loving the sisterhood. I am loving the what I'm seeing, and I can't wait for my turn, right? Where I could take Leslie water class all the time, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And then I can go to what is it? Ashe Fitness. It's Sister Fatima. I can't remember the name of the Zumba class, but the American that's teaching Zumba, y'all, I will be right. My body will be right if I lived in the Gambia, but I don't live there. So a lot of people took advantage of the year of return. And I feel like the pioneers that are living there, or the people that want to go back, and like myself, I feel like, I'm just going to speak for myself, that there's an opportunity for consultations in business, with just helping the Black Americans or the African Americans coming over. It doesn't matter what country you're in. If you're honest, right, and you have something, we do have a skill to give back. We do have that. Because if we're living there, then we can tell them the ins and outs of certain things to eliminate the scamming. Yeah. Yes, I agree. Some of the men that hate women are, how you doing? How you doing? That's how the CEO of Investigate Africa. How you doing? How you doing? I think it's this one too. But anyway, and the Black American women with the Ghanaian husband was in on it. Well, from what hey Alexis, how you doing, sis? I'm behind in these comments. But from what another African American said, the accused his wife was trying to speak to her and try to, make it seem like everything was on the up and up, and it wasn't. Come to find out, I think they said that the people that were living in the house, they were saying that, oh, those people are just there because they're taking care of the house. The people didn't know that, the Americans didn't know that the Gambians or African people that were living in the house were the renters. How you renting a place? How you trying to rent and lease a place that's already rented or leased? I just, this is the I think people feel like, oh, if I go to Africa, I can just scam. All right. Somebody gonna fight you and hold you accountable. I go to Ghana 2 to 3 times a year. I don't fall for the BS. I know what they are doing. Yes, you have to have your eyes open, and you have to take some of your American BS with you. If we wouldn't walk off with someone here in America that we don't know, you don't do that ish when you go to another country. We not two bars, we know better. Right? If you wouldn't pay $30 for a lipstick in America, then exchange that money when you in another country and say, and if it's $20 and you like, man, I wouldn't pay that shit in America, then you put it back. Like, I'm good. Then they go say, oh, sister, brother, what you want to pay? And then you calculate what you want to pay, and then you finagle and not barter. Shoot, what's the word I'm looking for? Y'all will tell me. I can't not barter, but you're going to come to an agreement on what price you want. I can't think of the word, y'all. I'm so damn hungry. I could eat at 6:41. Oh, I got my chocolate shake, my protein shake. I can't wait to eat that, drink that. Yes, that's happening. The Tubals have been doing it for so long. And some people from the UK, right? Or some Black British women were doing that too. But I'm better than that. I'm not that damn, I ain't ugly. I ain't that damn desperate. I hope I never be that damn desperate. I have seen many older women in their 60s with men in their 20s and 30s. Yes, young enough to be their children and won't tell their children. If you ain't telling your children and you hiding that shit, then you know it's wrong. The tourists are on their job. The tourists are their job. Yes. Yes. It's a turn off for me if a man asks me for money. Empress Makiba, if a young man come up to me and ask me for money, oh, I want to eat. I say, you can go eat at your compound. I can go eat at your compound. I don't give young men money. If you're not a child, sometimes I tell the children no. You need a book. I don't need to give you no damn money. Because some of them children need to be in school, and their parents send them out there to beg for money as opposed to going to school. I'm not supporting that nonsense. If you're not disabled or a child, I'm not giving you anything. And that's if I have the small bills to give you. You think I'm gonna give you a $200 with the my name ain't Beyonce Dick. Why you haven't been with young boys in their 20s in the US? Why do you go to Africa and seek them out? That part. That part. Bargain. Thank you. I couldn't get that word to save my damn life. I'm so hungry, Miriam. Ooh, it's almost time to break the fast. My mother said every time it's almost time to break the fast, you start singing that. Chicago, yes. God willing, inshallah. Yes. Beautiful Alexis in the building, y'all. And last price. She said last price. Queen Jata. That's what they always, when it's quick and you go somewhere and you don't feel like bargaining, you just like, what's the last price? You just asking what's the last price, right? I appreciate you, Alexis. So let me get back to this. So they went to the police station. They went to Ghana Town first, right? Now there is the police report notes where basically they were saying, because they had to hunt him down. It says that, now I don't know if this is anti-crime, because let me just explain something. They went to 2 different police stations, right? They went to Ghana Town first to report what has happened, right? He gets arrested. He says that he told the police he was trying to defend himself against a woman with a dress on and flip-flops. And you over 6 feet, boy, bye. The police didn't believe him, right? So he what date is this? Okay. Is this March 1st? I think both of these are March 1st. Okay, so he was bailed out. He was bailed out, right? By the wife, y'all. This is why I say something is wrong, because he really has a hold on her. Abuse breaks you down so much that a lot of times you can't think for yourself. You think you're nothing. You think it is just has beaten you down so bad. Now, you heard the video. I'm sorry. They go to the police station. Whatever happened, they arrested him. She bails him out. When the complainant heard that his ass was out, what? Okay, now, fast forward. She went to anti-crime. I told y'all, if anything happened and you have evidence, carry your ass to anti-crime. Don't F with the police stations. Anti-crime has more power. Say it with me. Anti-crime has more power. Go to anti-crime. They handle things way better than the police stations. Okay? So, because BP, I know why she's doing it. I don't agree with the behavior, but I understand why. If they've been together for 2 years, and I'm just guessing, right? That shows that in them 2 years, he has beaten her down mentally, emotionally, and allegedly physically for those 2 years. If you look on I think his YouTube page is gone though, y'all. I don't see it, right? I was trying to get the name for the YouTube. I don't see it. Well, TayTay done ran 2 people off YouTube. 3. That girl in the UK, her page is still there though. Phoenix is gone, and I don't see the accused YouTube page anyway. But hey, y'all lying, scamming bastards, y'all. Hey, we gonna run you up out of here. That's just what it is. Shrek your ass is next. So if you were able to see, I think it's on my community page. I did back, but you got to go back. That's when I released, when I put out the reward for him. So it was the only reason why I chose that picture is because all the other pictures that he had on sunglasses. That was the only picture where you could really see his face. Yes, his wife was in the picture. Not my problem. Sorry, sis. Not my problem, right? So, yes, she did take up for him. Yes, she did come on there and say that this has nothing to do with me and blah, blah, blah. Let alone she talked to the detective when the detective was looking for him. So I truly, like I said, I do not agree with her behavior, but I understand why she's doing what she's doing. She does not, like you said, there's no self-love. When do we begin to love ourselves? I agree. That's why I'm hoping, and I'm trying to do this video as best as I can with love. But I can't lie and say that I don't feel for her. That's why the tears roll, because I'm just like, wow. I don't ever want to be like that, but I always find it freaking crazy when I meet someone or see someone that is accepting these things. That's what gets me. I don't. So I will feel for anyone that's going through this because they have lost all hope and standing up for themselves. And the sister this is what she needs. She needs some love. She needs some encouragement to tell her, girl, you don't need this. And sometimes we need tough love. Tough love is still love, right? But it's given in a tough manner. And I just pray that I'm doing this video as best as I can to not shame her, to not do a smear campaign against her, but to help her to see the light. Don't keep taking up for this dude. Face the truth. It's okay. We all make mistakes and choose the wrong dude. God damn it, look at who I chose. Oh God. Right? Some people just stick to what they're used to and too scared to start over. I have never been that person that, well, I was all fat and the dudes weren't trying to check for me, but I've never been that person where I had to have a man. I've had friends that are like that. They just have to, they don't care what type of man he is. You know, friends that were in Jersey in high school, right? And growing up, not high school, but in my 20s, early 20s and 30s, right? No matter what he did or what he didn't do, it was just, that's my man, right? Always making excuses for him. He bought me this, knowing damn well she bought it. It's just, I've never been like that, and I don't ever want to be like that. Yes, Empress, the local police will take a bribe. However, when they're, her situation, I'm not going to say they were trying to bribe me, but they were trying to tell me not to move forward with the case. I was like, I don't care how long it takes. No. Because what I said, what's going to happen is they're going to do it to someone else. This is why I'm holding the people accountable that did the fucked up shit to me. Sorry, y'all. The messed up stuff to me. This is why I'm holding them accountable so they will not do this to anyone else. Now, let's play devil's advocate. I did what I did to hold him accountable. What if I didn't? It didn't stop. It didn't stop him. Right? For common assault, you're looking at up to 1 year jail time. And then paying for my phone. Now, assault causing bodily injury, I don't know how much jail time that is, but I would think it's more than 1 year because you caused bodily injury. TayTay, I just came to say hi and bye. Not lie. You said hi and bye. You just come to say hi and bye. Don't keep your foot off their necks. And why is Shrek stealing your words? She made an interesting post using the word bum ass. You know she want to be me, boo. Girl, you are the African American to coin the word that have to be stalking you. Yeah, me and Alexis. Poor thing. She is one of the older women that we are speaking about. The older, pathetic women that will do anything for a man. Whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. I need him to love me. I don't care if it's fake love. I just need some attention. Girl, bye. Lord Jesus, please don't ever let me be like that. I pray the ancestors that I will never end up like that at her age. What is she, 60? I'm 45. If I marry someone, he is going to be a little bit younger than me, especially if he's African. He will be a little bit younger than me, but he won't be in his damn 20s, and I will not be taking care of him. Love you too, Nehna. Te amo, chica. I will never allow any man to abuse me. I don't care if he is fine and have a body like a god, of a like God. I get what you're saying, and I totally wholeheartedly agree. Unfortunately, women that have gone through things, a lot of times our childhood, and I'm not speaking on her because I don't know her childhood, but I'm just speaking in general. A lot of times our childhood shapes our adulthood, and men who are predators that are women beaters and things like that, they look for women that it's like they can spot them. So I don't know what she has been through, but um yeah, so let me keep going. Yes, yes, yes. It's the abuse. It's the abuse. The abuse has broken her down. For her to say, I'm such a fuck up, that was all you could tell. That's real. But then I think, I don't know. I can say this, and I don't know if this is her situation. I can say this. I have met multiple women. This chair is hard as heck on my booty. Um, I have met multiple women that are older than I am, was messing with a younger man, and the younger man alienates them, right? I don't want you going to the store. And they're making it seem like they love them so much that if they walk out the house, someone's going to run past and pick them up and steal them. We know that that shit is not true, right? But the women fall for that. A woman asked me, "Hey, what are you doing today?" I said, "I gotta go run errands." "Oh, I want to get out the house. Can you come pick me up?" I said, "Look, sister, I can't come all the way down to you." She was staying at Blue Ocean. "I can't come all the way down to you. If y'all know Blue Ocean, you come out the parking lot gate, you right at the road, right? Cross the street. You're pushing 60, lady. You know how to cross the goddamn street, right? Cross the street and wave down the local taxis. Turntable, $10. So I told her what to do. Oh no. He would kill me if I did that. But he out and about all day leaving you home. You didn't buy him a car, turn him from a bumpster to a b-boy, like he looked like he from New York, and now you don't know how to do anything. Y'all don't know how many women fall for that. That's alienation. He is isolating you. We know when men do that to women in America, we know that that is a form and a sign of abuse. Control. BP, I think a lot of men can be controlling. Latinos, Middle Eastern, um, and those are red flags that you have to keep a lookout for. But I think that there's a difference between controlling and a woman being submissive, right, to a man that is the head of the household. Because I feel like a man, I wouldn't want no weak ass man. I got a strong personality. No, right? There are some men that just, the way they walk and talk, they just ooze masculinity. I'm like, oh, I just want to cook for you and wash your clothes. I'm a different type of woman, y'all. I'm not the traditional, typical African American woman. Mm-mm. I want to be a housewife. All this is part of the process, quenching the mind, body, and spirit, so that they can have control over the person, whether it's a man or a woman. And with that part, I agree. Let me get back to this. So they go to the police station. She bails him out. So now they go to anti-crime. Now, this is dated March 1st, 2024. The incident happened February 29th, right? Like I said, I don't even think that he should have been offered a bail, but I think that because of the system, the police didn't know that this ninja is already in court for assaulting someone already. And now you have evidence and proof that he assaulted the friend, and then you hear him assaulting the wife. Even though she said he never assaulted her. Oh, he never put his hands on me. Sister, don't lie to yourself anymore, please. Please. So this is anti-crime, Bruford Anti-Crime Unit, dated March 1st, 2024. So they have the diary of the admin. I'm gonna read a few snips of this, and then I'm gonna read one more thing, and then I'm going to be done, you all. What is this? Okay, it's not this one, it is this one. Okay, so it looks like at some point in time they couldn't find him, right? That he was at large. It says that It says that a sergeant and someone together, because this is from the police report, that a sergeant and someone together, not a police report. They what they would do is they would jot down, they would put the time, the date, align the time, and then they will say what happened. Me and so and so and so and so went to the suspect's house. The suspect wasn't there. We came at so and so time. Oh, we got back to the office and blah 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 blah. So they're just recording what has happened, right? This is probably what the police notes look like, but I'm not a police officer, so I don't know. Okay, so it says me and a sergeant and me together with the complainant went to locate the suspect. This was at 12:32. So this incident happened February 29th at about 12:22 in the afternoon. Okay, so just to give you all some context. So at about 12:32, the police went to locate the suspect. Y'all remember that that in my case, the detectives from the CID were calling him, and he's like, "Oh, this is an old man. He was just playing games. Oh, you got the wrong number. This, that, and the third." They had to literally hunt him down, check phone numbers, and find him. Shrek, you was like, "Oh, you don't have $100 to give as a refund as a reward." That $80 was good enough, boo. And if you were really married to a Gambian and understood Gambian culture, then you would know that that's good money. I didn't have to do the full 100. I could have did it for 60. I did what I did because I wanted to do what I do. Right? No, but I chose the amount that I chose because that's what I was comfortable doing. But in her mind, it was like, okay, let me just pick on something that she's doing. So you want to ignore the fact that he put his hands on someone and assaulted someone, right? While his friend held my friend's back for him to not put his hands on me or hold me down anymore. And instead of you paying attention to what actually happened, you rather talk about, you ain't have $100 to give as a reward. It's some people, y'all, make my blood boil, and I pray that I never see them in person because TayTay may catch a mother effing charge. I might just lose it. And Shrek is one of them. I might just lose it. Because people like that really do make your blood boil. It's like you are foul AF. Everyone that has ever been your friend because you talk a good game. Oh, we talk about the women and women. She don't know shit about the Gambia. Not like TayTay. You don't see when Shrek goes to the Gambia, you don't see her going to places like me because don't nobody like her ugly ass. Because her spirit is ugly. She is ugly on the outside, just like her ass is ugly on the inside. But she doesn't have to be like that. She could be ugly on the outside and have a nice heart. You know, that's what they say about ugly people. Like, oh, they're a nice person, but she a horrible person and ugly on the outside. I mean, I guess if I was like that too, I would be miserable with my life. I would be miserable too. But I just said that to say this ogre supported this woman beater. That's what I want to keep reminding you of. She was going hard in the paint for this man when he assaulted me. Now you see he didn't did it to his wife and another woman. Yes, I think he's mad because he was deported and he messed up his opportunity. That happens with most people that are deported. If you see someone that is just out of control, drinking, doing drugs, they just out of control, I guarantee you, if you ever sit down and talk to a Gambian about that person, the Gambian will say, they were deported from Germany. They were deported from the UK. They were deported. When they're deported, they know that they messed up their opportunity. So they are just like, they just do drugs, they drink, and they're just miserable. And they want everybody else to be miserable with them. Yeah. And some people go with it. I'm not. I ain't crazy. So they had to locate the suspect. And They couldn't locate the suspect, so then they came back to the office and stated that the suspect is at large. One of the police officers left the office and went with the complainant to the medical to a medical center for medical treatment. This was at 2:00. 3:00, the complainant arrived in the office. They gave her the reference number. At 3:50 on March 1st. Now this is anti-crime. This is anti-crime, right? So on March 1st at 3:50, a police officer and men left the office together with the complainant to arrest the suspect. That was the video. That was what you saw at the end when they were walking out. That's what you saw. They had finally got him.
I just fucking yeah, that fucking stick today.
Sorry. I'm trying to get to the end.
Oh, God.
I can't listen to that again, so I turned the volume off of it, y'all. I can't. I'm just trying to get to the end. And this is where at 3:50 they went to go pick him up. Right? So, yeah, I bet you that's what his heartbeat was sounding like, right? But or maybe he's not even scared. Maybe he's not scared because I mean, shoot, from what we see, he can pretty much do what the hell he want. I'm waiting to see what the courts are going to do when they find this out, because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. So let's see what else is here. The last thing I'm going to read to you all is, okay, so let's see. Okay, so on March 1st, 2024 at 4:30, the police officer and the men returned to the office together with the complainant and the suspect, blah, 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 blah. Y'all heard his name. Y'all know who he is. Nickname, to give you a clue, my Gambian name is Maimuna Njai. We share the same surname. Okay. So witness statements obtained from the complainant and the witness. That was at 5:03. I'm going to read y'all the witness statement, because if there wasn't a witness, the police basically told the complainant that it would have been his word against hers. That's why I'm so happy there was CCTV footage, y'all. I'm happy that he assaulted me at a restaurant. Shout out to Ami So. If anyone know Ami So that used to work at Plazas Inc., send her my email address. I mean, I need to talk to you, Janha. So, my Fulani Janha, my Fulani daughter. So at 5:55, the cautionary statement obtained from the accused. 5:58, voluntary statement obtained from the accused. At 6:00, case file opened and forwarded to authorities for further directives. I don't know. I can't read what that says. So I wanted to focus on the witness statement that was taken on March 1st at 5:03. And the witness is the wife. Now, I commend the wife, the accused wife, for writing a statement. Right? I know that I don't think the complainant would have accepted her not writing the statement, because you are the one that called her over to your home and your husband assaulted her. So I'm happy that she did write the statement, because like I said, the police said it would have been his word against hers. Now, let me just give you a little back history, and then I'm gonna go because it's 6:23. I got 18 minutes. Yes, mom, if you're watching, I'm still singing about food. I'm hungry as heck. So, when they went to anti-crime, okay, so when they went to the police station, I don't know if it's anti-crime or the police station. I have no idea. I think it's anti-crime, but I'm not sure, right? The complainant told me that I think it was the SO, but it was someone that was in charge. It could have been the SO or the sergeant. But they basically said to the wife, "Weren't you here not too long ago telling us that you were in fear for your life?" A lot of times, if the complainant does or the abused person does not say anything, the police can't do anything, y'all. Yes, she's 51. But BP, it doesn't matter because I'm 44. I'll be 45. I'm telling you. I don't know if y'all know Leslie's age, but Leslie looks amazing, like freaking Angela Bassett, right? So, but yes, she is an older woman. She did not look the way she looked when I saw her in court. When there was a picture of her and G on the community page, she was slim. When I saw her, I didn't even think that that was the same woman. But when you're dealing with abuse, you're gonna eat. You're gonna go through all these emotional and physical changes when all you need to do is drop the dead mother effing weight, right? But no, it's okay that you asked. It's okay that you did ask. So the police looked at the complainant, the sergeant, SO, someone in charge. They looked at the complainant and they said, "Are you going?" After they said to the wife, "Weren't you just here in fear of your life because of him?" The police said to the complainant, "Are you going to move forward with this?" The complainant said, "Yes, I am. I'm not her." Somebody has to hold them accountable if she's not strong enough. And whether we think it's okay or not, we see she's not strong enough. And that hurts. I'm not going to lie. That hurt. I just felt like something was crawling on my face when I said that. That hurts because I wish she was strong enough. But because she's not, we will fight for you, sister. You need to lose this damn husband. He's not a man. You paying the bills. You doing everything. Girl, bye. Somebody called the complainant said, "Don't nobody scared of that scarecrow." I was like, I can't. Y'all, I was dead. Okay. I was oh God. She said nobody scared of that scarecrow. Mhm. So you don't need him. So we will help get him out of your life because of him breaking the law. It's not like we going to break the law and do anything. No, he broke the law. He put his hands on us. We're just holding him accountable. And we're doing that because we know that you're not strong enough to do it. But you will be one day. You will be, and I hope it's very soon because you need to get the F away from him before he kills you. And that's real. 51 to be exact. ISO. And y'all, since I'm going in on people, I got a short to do about Miss Jahi Issa. Okay? You wanted the spotlight, Jahi Issa. I said your name was nice. I'm gonna get your ass because I read your comment. Okay. I think these hoes gonna recognize, like, if you gonna come, I love y'all to life, but when someone come at me sideways, I'm like, B, I'm still African. Okay, born in America, from Jersey, lived in New York. We got a little we got a little tick with us, yo. So don't come at us sideways because we may go off on you. I pray she gets the courage to leave that idiot. Yes, and we're gonna help. So The police wanted to make sure that the complainant was going to move forward, and thank God the wife went ahead and wrote a statement. Now, it states, on the morning I called the complainant and to my residence. She has a really pretty handwriting, but bear with me, y'all, because I have to read it in my mind and then read it to y'all. That way I don't say any names. Okay, let's start all over. On the morning, I think that's February 29th, but this statement is written March 1st, 2024. On the morning I called, this is the accused wife, African American wife, the one you heard in the video, Sam, just please let us go, blah, blah, blah. On the morning I called the complainant to my residence, she arrived and we entered my compound. My husband was sitting on the sofa. I just asked that we proceed to the bedroom. I was packing my clothes to leave the compound, and he entered the bedroom complaining about her, the complainant, not greeting him. I tried to diffuse the situation by pulling him in the parlor. He always disrespects her, y'all. When they go out, he's always trying to talk to other women. Sister, you knew the red flags. You are in too deep right now. But he going to jail, and this will be your time to effing run. Leave that compound, go somewhere else, or just lock it up and let them know that he is not welcome. And when you marry him, I hope you married him traditionally and not justice. Make sure you protect your assets. You know he don't have anything. So I tried to diffuse the situation by pulling him in the parlor. Excuse me. By that time, my husband was very upset. We were trying to walk past him. They exchanged past him as okay. Okay. Okay, I got it. By that time, my husband was very upset. As we were trying to walk past him, they exchanged derogatory words, and that's when something husband reach out. Okay, that's when my husband, it looks like this word is reach, but I'm not sure. Something out to get her, probably reach out to get her and hit the complainant, and she was defending herself against him. And I ran outside for help, and that's when the watchman and our tenant came to separate them. At this time, okay, let me find the rest of it, y'all. Sorry. Oh, I don't think I have it. Nope, I don't have that part. So that was the end of the wife's statement. Yeah. So that's the only part that I got. So no. He has 2 children, one in the Gambia and one in America. The one in America is about some Latin cokehead, alleged cokehead per him. I don't know. He's like, yeah, I bought coke for her. I'm like, what the hell? He gonna tell me, I hope you don't sniff coke. I said, nigga, what the hell wrong with you? Oh, my ex sniffed coke. I'm like, why the hell would that be even a question? Do I show signs of sniffing? I can't. I just, Lord Jesus, God help this person. It's something wrong. You keep popping Molly, sooner or later, it puts holes in your brain. Nunya, I'll get to that. Give me 1 second. So, damn, I forgot my train of thought. No, so I was saying they do not have children together. He has the daughter. He has a son in I want to say North Carolina, but some Latin girl, maybe it's in New York, I don't know, but it's in America. And then he has a daughter in the Gambia, and I don't even know if the family knows about the daughter, because he was trying to keep her a secret, was saying, oh, she was just a one night stand, oh, she was a mistake. Well, a child came out of that mistake, but he was praising he will always post pictures and show people pictures of his light-skinned child, but his beautiful brown chocolate Gambian daughter, he kept her a secret. And allegedly, word on the street is he don't pay any child support. But if you don't have a job, how the hell are you paying child support anyway? So Nunya says, hi, TayTay. If I remember correctly, you had 3 to 5 court cases in the Gambia. Have any of them been completed? No. They're close to being completed, but no. We have court sometime this month for the CEO, for me suing the CEO to get my investment money back. I agree, BP. I agree. And that's what I said. I did finish my testimony. They dismissed me as a witness for my robbery case. So they are moving forward with that. I'm happy you asked because they had court on the 25th and the 28th of this month, y'all. When we get the new court dates, for those who are in the Gambia and want to support TayTay, that's one option. Want to be nosy and know what happened during the robbery, because now they're going to move forward with police and the detectives and the photographer and eventually accused number 1 and accused number 2. So even if you want to be nosy, I'll give you all the court date. If you want to go and be my spy and say, TayTay, this happened in court and this person said that, I will give you the court date. If you just want to go and support TayTay because TayTay is in America and you're in the Gambia and you want to show unity that these mother effers cannot do this to us, I will give you the court date and the time for you to follow the robbery case. I know y'all want to know about that because that's a gag order on that one. So I know many people want to know. And I don't care if you come and you do a video and you put it on your YouTube channel for content. I don't give a F. We can all eat. I just can't talk. You can. So yes, it's in Bundung. And I will let you all know. I meant to let you all know before, but I'm fasting and I'm just, girl, boy, everything is just my brain ain't working right, and I totally forgot, right? But we had court on the 25th and the 28th, and when they have new court dates, I will let you all know. And go support the kid. Go be nosy. I agree. Okay, so that is that case. Now the assault case. Dang, Nunya, that would have been completed, but the judge got sick. And that's what I'm talking about now. 8 days later, after the judge got sick, the guy that assaulted me assaulted 2 other African-American women, and he's been bailed out twice. So happy. See, y'all, God knew with what I was saying, the sound needed to be off. The sound needed to be off with what I was saying. I don't know how much that y'all caught, but I was just saying that I was speaking to the sister and I was just saying that I don't know if you have children, but if you do have children, your children will be, even if they are adults, they will be distraught. Oh, you missed the whole conversation. Okay. I think that was God telling me that I didn't need to say what I said because I threw some F-bombs and some curse words in there. But I was just telling the sister that I don't want to get on here and have to say that this is the 6th African-American person that has died in the Gambia under any circumstances, right? Whether someone was sick, whether it's this, where there's that, blah, blah, blah. Miriam, I can't go back that far. My brain don't work that it's about time for me to hold on. It's 6:40. Let me get my smoothie. Y'all see my little dress? Whoa, yes. Smoothie, where you at? Oh, damn it. Damn, I thought I put it in the refrigerator. Shit. I did not. Ugh. I guess that was the intermission, right? Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Why can't... Oh, my sweet baby Jesus. Really? I can't open this? And I'm thirsty as hell? Oh, please stop playing with me. Y'all, I can't. I cannot. This is really pissing me off, and I'm thirsty. Now I'm upset. Y'all see why I need a man in the house? I can't deal. Oh my God. Okay, let me get a glove. This is not fair. And it's time for me to break this fast. This is not fair. You can't see the dress. I'll post a picture. It is some type of ruffled dress. It's from Temu, but it served this purpose. Y'all, this don't make no sense. Don't laugh at me. This doesn't make any sense. But I was just saying that. Hi, Tracy. I was just saying that if the sister does have a son, that no one wants to. I don't want to get on here and talk about the 6th woman that has passed away in the Gambia. That's what I was saying. And then I was just saying that basically, like, come on, man. This ninja's a... Ah! Oh my gosh. I'll tell you, when you're hungry, and I left this on the damn on the blender, on the NutriBullet, and now it's not cold anymore, but I don't even care. Sorry, y'all. Let me take a drink. Y'all, it's like a mukbang. But I have been fasting all day. For those who had just joined, nothing to eat or drink by mouth. Well, shit, you eating or drinking anything else by mouth, right? But nothing to eat or drink from sun up to sunset. And I had just broke this fast. And that means I have been on here for 2 hours and some change. Yes. So I don't want to get on here and have to say this sister is now unalive because of this scarecrow. Sister, if he gets arrested again, please do not bail him out. This is your time to get away from him, because he's most definitely going to jail. You won't be able to stop that. He did this. And honestly, the way he's behaving, he's just going to grab a woman by her braids and start punching her in her face. Oh, someone behaving like that needs to be in jail, right? They need to be in an adult timeout because they don't know how to behave themselves. So Nunez said, in a system that you and many others have said is corrupted, do you ever feel like you're getting the runaround with the dates being changed, knowing you live out of the country? At first, that's what I thought. Excuse me. But I realized that whether I'm there or not, court cases take forever. Whether you are in the Gambia or whether you're in the United States, court cases they're not fat. When it comes to a murder, a true crime in America, the case not going to court for 2 years. Sometimes it's 1 year. If it's high profile, then it's fat. It's fast. Fat means fast and well off. At first, I thought I was getting the runaround, but then I realized that they have a court case every month. The court is heard every month or every 2 months. They go to court. If I was there, these cases would be over. But this is why certain criminals and certain bumpsters and bummettes, this is why they target the people from the West, because they know that we don't live there. They know that eventually we're going to have to go back. They just didn't expect TayTay to keep coming back and keep coming back. And they didn't expect it. Like I said, every time they see, damn, she in the country again? Yes. I'm going to keep coming back, my ninjas, because y'all some effed up individuals and y'all going to be held accountable. Why wouldn't I hold you accountable? There's evidence. So many times people can't move forward because they don't have any evidence. If the evidence is sitting right in my lap, then God damn it, we're moving forward. You done did this enough to people, and now the rooster is coming back to, what is it? The rooster is coming back to roast? No, to whatever. To hatch. The rooster is coming back to hatch. I think that's the saying. To use another metaphor, it's your time to be held accountable for your actions. So if I live there, then it will be over. And plus, I know how to testify. Key points, and you know you only got 30 minutes. Each case has 30 minutes. That's how many cases they're seeing. Yes, people can be bought. But they also don't like you making videos and stuff like that. So I'm happy that they F with a YouTuber. I meant to say in Ghana, I know so many people over the 10 years I have been going there. I will have to be careful where I go, like the Gambia or anywhere else. Yes, you know, that was one of the things about the African Americans, or for me, I wanted to stay with African Americans in the house, in the guest house, live in African style, and then, you know, going into the community and learning. You know, going to a third world country, you still have to be careful and mindful that you are in a third world country. And if the majority of the people are poor, all they trying to do is scam you and rob you, but you don't know who the killers are, right? How many times do we hear of a robbery turning into a homicide because one of them is a murderer? One of them. And then when they both end up in jail and the police, and you know, they're asking them, I'm gonna do a true crime playlist, y'all, because I when I see this stuff, I'm like, I want to tell the world, what the hell? How don't they know about this? But one of the things is when one is a robber and one is a murderer, but they both went to someone's home under the premise that they were going to rob, and then it turns into a homicide. Well, the person that was just there to do the robbery is coming at the murderer, but he doesn't know. We don't know who's robbers and who's murderers. We have no idea until it happens. Oh, you said, can I see the dress you have on? I told y'all my brain is not working. In the US, it would be viewed as obscene for a woman in her 60s to be with a man in their 20s. Is there intimacy? And yes, that's all it's built on, Nunya. But let's flip it. Men do it all the time. Right? Men do it all the time. They call it having a midlife crisis. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they do it all the time. But I don't agree with the women doing it. I truly don't. But I've learned that people are just going to do what they want to do. People are going to do what they want to do, no matter what. So the only thing I can try to educate them is to tell them the game and give them the tools to make the right move in the game. But I also refuse to sit and listen to nonsense over and over and over again. I can't. I'm sorry. I cannot. And I may get a message about this, but sister, I told you I don't give a damn. I'm sorry, but you are living in a goddamn fantasy world. You could say you know what you're doing all you want. You living in a fantasy world. And I feel sorry for you. I really do. I don't get it. I don't get it. I truly don't understand why women are paying for penis. Because you don't have to. They got the old two bops. They coming to the Gambian walkers, right? And they got a beautiful Gambian woman or a handsome Gambian man on their arm. And I am like, what the hell? So if they're doing this and you ain't giving them any money, Gambians need to, they look, if you're going to be a trick, then be a good one. Don't let nobody get you for $200 or a meal. They're okay with going to a restaurant because they've never been to a restaurant. Some of the people have never been to a restaurant, right? They don't have the extra money to go out to eat. Sorry, they don't have the extra money to go out to eat. I need my water. I forgot it in the refrigerator. So they are so happy to go out to a restaurant and eat. And I'm like, and then you're going to go and give them the business. That's all it takes. They're going to turn me into a madam. So, yes, Nunya, is all about intimacy. That's all it's about. What else do they have in common? What does a woman pushing 60 have in common with a 20-some-year-old, 30-some-year-old? Not shit. Nothing. But she's just looking to get some pee-pee. I can't understand. I can't relate. So I would never be able to understand why people do what they do, right? I will never be able to understand. Excuse me. This is why I'm going to do TayTay After Dark and put it in my Patreon. And we can have some real open, honest conversations. And it's going to be for the grown and sexy. And I don't care if the world don't look at you as sexy. You need to look at yourself as sexy. Because if you look at yourself as sexy and you love yourself, you're not going to fall for the okie doke. Right? I made the mistake of opening the door and talking to someone about their relationship. This ain't even no damn relationship, y'all. If you never met this man in person and you only talking to him on the phone and on FaceTime, God damn it, that's not a relationship. There shouldn't be any I love you and I love you. Who the fuck do you love? You don't even know this ninja. And then for me to have messages, listening to messages, well, I told him this and this, that, and the third, and then his wife, and then what the fuck? I'm sorry, y'all. I can't. I cannot. I'm in awe. I would never say her name, but this is some B to the S. And I have asked this woman, hey, we could talk about anything else, but I don't want to talk about this. Okay, this is because it's stupid, it's nonsense. Next thing I know, I get a message. I know you said you don't want to hear about this, but I'm gonna send that to I'm gonna send you messages anyway. Real talk, sister. That was straight up motherfucking disrespectful. Straight up disrespectful. Disregard my feelings about listening to your fake ass fantasy life. Sorry, but you asked for this. You literally asked for this. Why? Don't bombard me with your nonsense. I have other things that are way more important that I need to follow through with. You never even met this dude. You don't even have a motherfucking passport. And you talking about your life in the Gambia 6 years from now? This is the fantasy that I'm telling y'all about, y'all. This is why it's so easy for men like this scarecrow and other people to finesse these old women out of whatever they can get. I understand you make excellent money. I understand that you're going to have an excellent retirement. But to disregard 10,000, sending 10,000 US dollars to a man that you have never fucking met and he wouldn't marry someone else, lady, you sound stupid. You say you don't have any regrets, but I have regrets for you. I feel sorry for you because that's dumb. That is deaf, dumb, and retarded. Sorry, y'all, the Riri word. Your old ass should know better than that. But hey, it ain't my money. You know? Oh, that wasn't my investment money. Hey, there's a motherfucking contract. Okay. I'm going to get my money back. It's going to take some time. But I did not give money to a young man that I do not know. I wasn't that mother effing stupid. So I think after this video, you won't send me any more messages. And I would appreciate that. If you unfriend me, I'm fine with that. Because you're living in a goddamn fantasy world. And I am not coming into that fantasy world with you. Yeah. Wish you the best. Smooches. All right, guys. It's been 2 hours and 44 minutes. I need to go find me some food. Women, just please start loving yourselves. If you already love yourselves, continue to love yourself. Be mindful, act accordingly. Like what's his name? Jack Nicholson. On one of my favorite movies, The Departed. He always say act accordingly. Act accordingly. Yeah. Act accordingly, family. Stop letting these young boys finesse you. And thank you all for joining me. Shout out to the sister that fought back and will continue to fight back against this deported Gambian. Shout out to the people that are fighting battles that we don't know anything about. I pray that God will give you all strength to keep fighting, even on the days that you want to give up, even on the days that you feel homicidal. Don't do it. Keep fighting. In the end, all of these criminals, all of these scammers, all of these people that have been putting out negative energy, they're going to get their karma. I just pray that we're here to see it in person. I mean, they defamed us and did all this shiesty stuff to us, in our lifetime. I just pray that we can see what happens to them. Until next time, I'll see you next week for Art Kathy's Tell All. And keep an eye on my shorts and keep an eye on my community channel because I have a special surprise. That's what I should say. I have a special surprise that will be coming before the live next week. All right. Take care, you all. Nalade. And Sister Khadijah, we still love you the same. Get rid of that scarecrow. Fat.